안녕하세요 여러분, 여러분들의 미소 신미소입니다. 만나서 반가워요. 여러분들 소리는 잘 들리세요? 제 마이크 소리라든지 아니면 음악 소리라든지. 어디 봅시다. 정신이 하나도 없네. 잠시만요. 여기 너무 큰가 작은가. 나와라. 조금 낮추고 해봅시다. 오늘 할 게임은 콜 오브 후아레즈 건슬링어예요. 아주 연출이 뛰어나고 한글 패치도 있다 보니까 구해서 적용을 시켜놨는데, 과연 오늘의 게임은 잘 할 수 있을지, 그리고 잠깐만, 소리 세팅을 좀 바꿨다 보니까 좀 정신이 없네요. 오늘 좀 이슈가 있어가지고 바꿨었는데 방송도 바뀌었고. 오케이, 그러면은 게임 켜고 게임으로 넘어가 볼게요. 나와라. 오 소리 커. 오케이, 게임으로 넘어갑시다. 게임 하면은 됐습니다. 오늘의 게임 콜 오브 후아레즈 건슬링어 들어가 볼까요? 잠깐만요. 아무 키 눌렀는데. 들어갑시다. 환경 설정부터 들어갈게요. 비디오. 굉장히 좀 불편하네요. 이거 오른쪽으로 할 수 있나? 이걸로 될라나? 일단은 확인. 이 정도 크기면 괜찮을 것 같아요. 게임 소리는 잘 들리나요? 잠깐, 화면이 좀 삐져나갔네. 비율이 요게 맞나? 요 정도는 괜찮겠네요. 그러면은 오늘의 게임 시작하기 전에, 좋아요, 정리하고 가봅시다. 스토리, 아케이드, 결투 이렇게 3개 있는데 역시 스토리를 해야죠. 이 좋은 노래, 분위기, 오직 분위기로 모든 걸 느낄 수 있는 이 게임 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 여기서는 어려움을 골라볼게요. 과연 얼마나 어려울런지 모르겠는데 캔자스.
Easy boy.
Whoa, easy boy. 보스웨 맞나?
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Used to
Ah,
be.
well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
It would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy.
Boy.
First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
이 분위기가 정말 좋아요. 끼어들 틈이 없어. 가봅시다.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
아이고 옛날이요.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly
눈이 아프진
I
않죠
had
이거?
this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
아, 태클 좀 걸지 말라고. 어려워시다.
Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
좋아요.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah.
화면이 좀
I heard the
끊기면서
shots and I knew I had to
들리네요.
move fast.
잠깐만요. 설정을 비디오. 잠깐만. 뒤로. 소아 반가워요. 어서 오세요. 약간 움직임이 좀 끊기네요. 화면 나온 것도 그렇고. 잠깐 메인 메뉴로 돌아가야겠어. 이거 게임 자체가 변경 설정에서 여기선 꽤 부드럽게 돌아가는데 해상도 문제인가? 수직 동기화를 꺼진 상태고 텍스처 품질 때문인가? 중간으로 할까? 또 중간 초목도 중간으로 할까? 소아소아 어서오세요. 오늘은 잠깐만요 게임 좀 껐다 킬게요. 게임을 진행하는데 지금 방송 화면을 잠깐 보니까 약간 버벅거리는 느낌이 나네요. 오늘은 서부 시대로 갑니다. 새로운 시대로 가는 건 언제나 기대가 되기 마련이긴 해요. 가봅시다. 새로운 시대. 이 향기. 전 담배는 피지 않습니다. 오해 마세요. 가봅시다. 소리를 새로 처음부터 해볼게요. 화면이 끊겨서 이상할 수도 있으니까 어려움부터 갈게요. 해보고 안 되면 보통 하지 뭐. 미국의 굉장히 오래된 이야기 분위기이긴 한데 1910년대죠. 근현대사예요. 따지기로는 이 시대에는 소리가 너무 크거나 하진 않죠? 제 목소리가 큰가요? 조절할 수 있을 정도면 괜찮고.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
쇼?
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
이 끼어들 수 없는 분위기. 하지만 게임은 진행되어야 합니다. 가봅시다. 약 30년 전.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
움직임이 게임 화면은 어떤가요?
I threw in with the kid
나간
because the
출력이?
man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies.
막 어디로
But
튀나왔나요?
before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell
주사율이
you what
달라서
happened that
그런가?
day.
환경 설정을 좀 바꿔야겠는데. 144라 그렇구나. 메뉴로 나가서 잠깐 주사율 좀 바꿀게요. 60Hz로 나가니까 방송은 지금 주사율 바꿔야겠네. 아예 60으로 하고 이어서 갑시다. 계속하기. Stinking Springs.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Stinking Springs. 좋아요.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day.
방송 화면에
I was
나가는
heading
건
back to the hideout.
딱
when
달라지지
suddenly,
않았네요.
I had this funny feeling.
이상하다.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
주사율은 비슷한 것 같은데 아니 주사율은 똑같게 해놨는데. 수아서 어서오세요. 오늘은 서부시로 떠납니다. 근데 지금 게임 화면이 약간 끊겨서 나가는 것 같단 말이죠. 가만히 있을 땐 괜찮은데
I
왜지?
knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Hell, shoot that son of a bitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
거슬릴
yeah.
수준은 아닌 거죠 이게
I
지금.
heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
툴 누르면 달릴 수가 있네요. 어디로 가야 하니?
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension,
뭘 쏜 건지 모르겠는데.
Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
어디 쏜 거니? 아 지금 화면을 조금 채팅 보려고 작게 해놨더니 그런 거예요. 그렇죠. 맞아요. 그 시절 리볼브면 이 정도면은 정말 고수인 거죠. 그래서 어디 있는 거니? 걔들이 아주 리얼하게 짓고 있네요. 이 녀석들. 이게 어려움이라서 몇 대 맞아도 안 죽는구나. 이리 와. 오전씩 감질나네. 어디 있는 거냐 이 자식아. 비겁한 녀석 숨지 마라.
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
탄소지 있어요? 모르겠어요. 이거 비밀총이라 모르겠는데. 제 안에 있긴 있네요.
He's right behind us. Where the hell's Garrett? Never around when you need him.
집중 게이지를 잘못 썼나 본데.
Like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
어디 있니? 저기 어디 있는지가 안 보여. 눈이 심심한가 봐 내가. 여기에 있는 것 같은데. 오 마이 갓. 몇 대만 맞아도 죽겠어. 와우.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
역시 레인저? 백병자? 쌍권총이지. 맞아요. 이 게임 자체는 약간 스토리를 보면서 연출을 보는 게임에 가까워요. 이거. 총이 2배? 못 참지 이거. 못 참지 이거. 장전이 2배? 못 참지 이거. 여기 있니? 어디 있는지 모르겠네.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
어디 있니? 그래서
Indeed,
저쪽에 있나?
darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
저기 있었던 것 같은데. 저거 왔구나. 어디서 쏘는 거야? 내려가야겠다. 바로 앞에 있었네. 정말 혐오스러운 에임이었어요 방금은. 비밀이 어디 있는 것 같은데 모르겠네. 앞으로 가봅시다.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Watch your flank.
와, 진짜
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind them.
어디야
Their
얘네는.
numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
속으로. 어디 있니? 여기 있구나.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
그건 나도 마찬가지인데.
It
근데
was a
질문이
bit of a
어디야?
slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
총알이 부족해 이제. 총알로 채운다고 했는데 머릿수를.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I
아군이구나.
passed Dirty Dave.
안녕. 여기
And
나오는
upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
여기 나오는 총잡이들은 다 유명한 거 같긴 한데 제가 서부사를 잘 알지 못해가지고. 갑시다. 어디로 가야 하는 건데? 여기구나. 좋아. 부족한 실력을 총알수록. 이게 난가? 이 연출 봐. 하지만
Billy looked at
어려움이니까
me and
그럴 수
said,
있어요.
About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window.
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
얘는 조금 에임하기가 좋네요.
Billy's worth $500.
빌리가 많이 죽인 것 같은데? 아,
얘는
데미지가 세네요. 아, 내가 에임하는 거랑 찰리 안돼 찰리 오 폭탄도 있구나 이거 몰랐는데 어딨니? 아니 나 지금 어디로 움직인 거야? 인형 제대로 에임하고 있는데도 못 맞추네요. 하. 아 어려움이긴 하다 이게. 어우 죽겠어. 뒤통수에도 쓰나? 아닌데? 총알은 충분하네요. 여기 있었구나. 몰랐네.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to
여기까지
Billy,
틀어왔네.
that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
예, 연경.
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
어우. 굉장히
Please call
아파요.
me Silas, ma'am.
Call me Silas, man.
Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
이쪽으로 가야 하니? 가봅시다.
Gonna make you bleed.
어려움이 어렵긴 어렵네요.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
그러니까 전설이죠. 많은 탄이 중요하죠. 전 지금 많이 쏘고 있으니까.
It's you or me?
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah. And just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
두 방을 쏴야 죽네요. 총알 좀 빨리 장전하면 좋았을 텐데.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
닭이 안 죽네? 무적이야 닭은. 젤다식 말인가? 아니 닭인가?
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
갑자기. 여기서 결투입니다. 듀얼로 승부다. 아마 레벨을 올려야 할 것 같아요.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
가봅시다.
killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
다시 달려가 봅시다.
And stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
정확도 50%. 스킬을 올려봅시다. 경험치를 줬으니까. 뭐야, 레벨이 안 올랐잖아. 계속 해봅시다. 숨 막히는 게임이네요.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
가봅시다.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
교수형이라. 다음에 봄까지 갇혀 있었다니 오래 걸렸네요. 교수형 하는데.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
문 열어. 난 너무 추워.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine.
프로페서.
Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
문 열어.
Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move.
어떻게 옮긴 거야?
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the
세상에.
papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
에이. 오, 땡큐. 근데 여기서 문을
My
어떻게
first order
열어?
of business
안쪽에서?
was finding a firearm.
분자전이 F였죠? 달려가서 펀치를 날릴 수 있나? 오. 웰레더 키는 어떠한 사람입니다. 나중에 읽어야죠 이런 거. 총 주세요.
Luckily, I located
나이스.
Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
샷건. 이런 쓸데없는 연출이 좋아요. 샷건을 들고 대화를
I
해봅시다.
saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
가봅시다.
Anybody see Billy?
Hell yeah! That scattered gun was like a double-barreled howitzer.
와, 몇 대 맞으니까 바로 죽네요. 어려움이라 그런가? 가봅시다. 개머리판으로 후려야 한다는 거거든요.
Hell yeah! That scattered gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
때려주인 게 더
Guards were
많네.
everywhere looking for it.
가봅시다. 어디로 가는 거니? 와! 아니 여기서 발이 미끄러지네. 상당히 미끄러지네요.
Anybody see him?
그래서 어디로 가야 하는지? 지붕을 통해 빠져나와라.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but
아니 몸이 이상하게 막 움직여 지 혼자서. 너무 연출에 집중한 거 아닌가 이거 게임? 연출보다 빨리 튀어나가면 안 되는 거였어?
some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
어디로 가야 하는 거니? 어디야? 여기로 가야 하나? 여기구나. 도망쳐.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
여기로 가야 하는구나. 가봅시다.
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
I'm done with you.
오, 어려워라. 어딨니? 자, 총 좀 주워 쓰면 안 될까?
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring.
뒤에서 누가
I
날
was
쏘고 있어.
just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
거기 어디 있는 거야? 난 어디로 가야 하는 거고?
So much lead was whizzing by my head.
거기 있다.
It was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground.
어디인 거야?
I knew I needed to find a horse.
와, 어디로 가야 하는 거야?
Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts.
오 마이 갓!
Prize them too
이쪽으로 피하고.
high.
오 마이 갓. 죽을 뻔했어. 살았네요. 다행히도. 그래서 어디로 가야 하는 건데? 여긴 어디야 또?
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
나이스. 건슬링어를 계속 합시다. 주행감 나쁘지 않네요. 숨만 몇 번 쉬면 편안해진다고요. 그게 보통 긴급
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
응급처치의 기본. 어디로 가야 하는 건데? 정조준이 안 돼
If I
이거.
made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
뭔데 이건?
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy.
아니 어디서 쏜
All
거야?
that blame would
는
fall
둘째치고.
on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
역시 건슬링거는 못 찾게 하는데 굉장히 어렵긴 하네요. 정조준이 어렵네. 뭐야 저? 갑자기 튀어나오네. 어디 있니? 헤드샷. 오. 머리 쪽에 몇 발을 쏴도 다 빗나가. 하지만 이게 리볼버니까 고증인가 이게? 모르겠네요. 쟤 뭐니? 하지만 무릎에 총알을 맞은 바람에 그렇긴 해요. 저기 좀 이게 황야의 생존법? 어딨냐? 뭐지 이건? 뭐가 떴는데? 이건 뭐야? 뭐 내가 무서워한다고? 헷? 나이스. 어디서 쏜 거야? 나이스. 이게 쌍권총의 힘이긴 하죠. 총알을 갈아 마시는. 어디 있다고? 역시 총알의 힘이야. 문장이 열리는 건가? 아닌가? 어느 문이 열려서 막 비밀이 들어가 있는 건지 모르겠어요. 누구냐가. 개들이 엄청 짖네요. 야, 예.
I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
그래서 비밀이 어딨지? 여긴 또 어디야? 또. 와, 수통에서 물이 나오네. 특히나 지금 화면을 줄여서 하고 있는데 이래서 듀얼 모니터를 하고 싶어지나니까.
Guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said.
Oh.
I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
나한테 멀티태스킹을 시키지 마. 멀티태스킹 어려워. 집중도는 좋았는데 이 배불뚝이 녀석보다는 빨리 총을 뽑아야지.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well,
어려웠어요.
Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day.
이른바 명예로운
That
죽음이라는
Garrett
거죠.
gunned down Billy 3 months later. So his escape was all for naught anyway.
솔직히 할 거면 레인저가 가장 좋긴 하거든요. 그래서 갑시다. 하지만 쌍권총은 못 참지.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
링컨.
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Ruales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
오. Cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
계속 이유가 있었다고 하는데 어느 늙은이를 위한 한 발. 가봅시다. 오.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
안 돼.
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
어딨니?
You can run, but you can't hide. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
해보시오. 괜찮소? 문 좀 열어보시오.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often
탕탕탕.
do. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else they had.
I took the high ground.
Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
말 바꾸는 게 아주 늙은이 같죠? 레벨이 올랐네. 나이스. 세공됐네 이거.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable
라이플이
situations.
세서 한 방이면 좋아요.
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
쏜 거야? 어디서 쏜 거야? 오 마이 갓.
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong.
어디서
I
쏜
was
거야?
determined to have my revenge.
위험해.
But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
모든 게 순식간에 느리게 보였었죠. 정말이지. 오른쪽으로 보. 피해.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
총알이 없어.
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
도망쳐야 되는데 어디로 가야 한다는 건가?
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
피하여. 아니 체크 포인트인데 어떻게?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
도망쳐. 도망쳐.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
도망쳐.
Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to go over and die.
아니 죽겠는데요. 이거.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I
아니
thinking?
이 높이에서 떨어졌다고 무릎이 아파? 아니 늙었으니까 그럴 수 있지. 도망쳐. 어디야?
I just
아니야.
kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And
뭐야
that's
저건?
when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The
갑자기?
old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
가봅시다. 기다려 늙은아. 총알 좀 주고. 아,
And
그냥 하늘에서
imagine
뚝
my
떨어졌어.
surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter.
아니 얘
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack.
얘가 가끔 컨트롤이 이상하게 안 먹을 때가 있단 말이야.
The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
타다다다. 이거 총알이 모자라겠는데 이거?
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
얘 뭐지? 아 저기 얘가 오 마이 갓. 이 자식 게틀링을 들고 와.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come.
오 마이 갓.
But I knew I could not let that deter me.
원차. 저기 더 없나?
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
와. 엄청 무서운가? 하나 더 앞에 있긴 한 것 같거든요. 늙은이 어디 있는 거지? 다들? 방향은 알겠는데 거리를 모르겠어요. 바로 옆인가? 아니야. 엄마. 아니 바로 그냥 던져버리네. 재는 것도 없이. 다시 갑시다. 하. 아, 또 여기서부터야? 재밌어. 와우. 오 벌집 되겠다. 빨리빨리 갑시다 이번엔. 오. 달려. 와,
Let me
아, 저
tell you,
언덕에
that
있었구나.
was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
딱 보이네요.
Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James' brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we can talk
James.
about that one later. Where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights. Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
와우. 아, 다이너마이트만 던져야 되나? 어떻게 해야 하는 건지 모르겠는데. 쌍권총이다. 와우. 뭐지 이건? 뭔가 저렇게 반짝반짝거리는 건지 모르겠는데. 와우. 아 수류탄이 거리가 안 맞았다니. 또 밑에서부터 등산해야 하는가요? 그건 아니겠지. 오마이갓. 와우 죽을 뻔했네. 와. 안 맞네 이게? 이것도 안 맞았어? 이것도 안 맞네? 뭔지 모르겠네. 그냥 먹어. 죽어. 죽어라.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive. and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
정확도 57%. 스킬 얼른 게 있나? 요거를 열기 위해선 요거를 열어야 되는 거였네요. 괜찮아요. 저도 게틀링을 20방 맞았지만 멀쩡히 돌아다녔던 걸요. 안녕하세요, 조니 링고. 가봅시다.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
열어.
I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. First, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Herb's coming이라고 얘기하는 거 들었죠?
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
거리가 안 맞네요, 이거.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
어디서 쏜 거야? 두 대만 맞아도 이 상태이니건? 아니 이게 안 맞아? 이건 제대로 조준하고 있는 게 맞는 것 같은데 왜 안? 이유는 모르겠네요. 총알 좀 줘. 애들한테서 총알을 좀 주사야 되나? 체크포인트로 왔네요. 오 마이 갓.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
한 대 안 맞아도 이 상태. 화면이 흐려지네.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
오 마이 갓. 옆에도 있었구나. 너무 아파. 하나씩 들어야겠는데 이거. 여기 있구나. 이게 안 맞네. 이건? 아, 단총신 산탄총으로 바꾸는 거였나?
Put some holes in it. Brooke wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose
이런
out
총을
of it.
바꿔야겠다.
They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earl.
You can run, but you can't hide. But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
보는 건데 그대로 받아 쳐버리죠?
Kill that stupid son of a bitch!
원가고 앉아 있는데 그대로 내가 한 거 맞다고 말아친 거니까. 숨 막히네. 아이 여기 빗나가네. 너무
Though it
작다.
wasn't
방해물이
easy, as
많아요.
those boys had good cover.
나이스. 그래서는 방향에 그 무언가 아닌데 이건 뭐지? 여기가 저기 있었어? 몰랐는데. 올라가시다. 라이플 총알이 더 없네요. 자, 어디 있니? 뭐지? 뭔가 있니? 아니구나? 아닌가? 가까이 가서 쏴야겠네. 아, 방패병이 있었어? 방패병을 죽이는 방법. 폭탄을 던진다.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill.
여긴 그대로
Quite an
지나가면 죽을 것
impressive
같아.
operation.
야, 비켜. 너무 위험해. 여기는 어디로 가는 거지? 아이, 점프, 점프. 나이스. 좋아요. 장전하고 갑시다. 총알 줘. 가봅시다.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
이걸 갑시다. 갑시다. 샷걸든 카우보이가 간다. 여기 어디야? 어디로 가는 거지? 저쪽이구나. 굉장한 전투의 냄새가 나요.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
보스인가? 오우. 카우보이지만 사람을 더 많이 쐈죠.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
여기 더 낫겠는데. 는 둘째 시고 어디에서 쓴 거니? 2번. 와, 저 녀석 대단한데. 저건 어딨지? 어디서 튀어나온 거야? 의심가면 일단 써봐야 했는 거지. 어디 있는 거야? 그래서 어디서 또 쓰는 건지 모르겠어. 거기 있구나. 하지만 그건 중요한 게 아니야. 어딘 거야? 와. 어느새 뒤쪽까지 왔습니다. 누가 잠모이고 누가 보스인지 구분이 안 가요. 솔직히. 어딨니? 다 총을 쏴야 돼서 모르겠어. 아, 아깝다. 와우, 아파. 좀 피하고. 뒤통수에도 적이 있네? 뒤쪽에 적이 있으면 좋지 않죠. 예. 이 자식. 폭탄이나 받아라. 어디 있는 거냐 이 녀석. 나와. 더 있구나. 젠장. 어딨니? 아이씨, 새끼 존나 빠르네. 여기 있나? 어딨냐? 여기 있냐? 여기 물이구나. 나와라 관리빌. 어딘가요 그래서? 아이덴 시켜줘? 왜? 없애고. 저 있구나. 저 있구나. 저 피하고. 완전 바이스를 좀 회복해야 되는데. 오른쪽 위에 주사위 표시가 있으면 이런 트릭을 써서 피하는 거거든요. 죽음의 문턱 같은 거. 근데 저기 안 차 있으면 죽음의 문턱을 못 하니까. 어디서 쏘는 거니? 그래서
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
죽인 녀석이 바로 자기라는 거죠. 이 얘기는. 가봅시다. 아, 대결이다.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
그러게요. 닥 할리데이가 주인 게 맞는 거 아닐까요?
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
이제 반응 속도랑 집중도를 보면서 상대방 손도 봐야 되니까 굉장히 지금 트리플 테스팅 중인 거거든요. 나이스.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
자기가 말하는 것도 전설이죠.
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
이른바 명예로운 죽음이란 거지. 스킬 열리가 있니? 없구나. 좋아. 계속 가봅시다. 마지막 에피소드까지 할 수 있으려나? 하하하. 원래 어려움이란 게 다 그런 거래.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Oh my god.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
라이프를 썼다면 어땠을까 싶긴 한데. 어쨌든 이번 장을 깰 수 있을지
I knew
모르겠네요.
I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the
어디로
local
가야 하오?
vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar.
My late father pointed out to me more than once. God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
주일서님 몰랐네. 수고 이마. 어이 쉣. 여기 폭탄이 있었구나. 쏘면 됐을 텐데. 이제 파밍할 게 있나? 사용된 레이저. 이걸 안 쓰고 있었다니. 손해 보고 있었네요. 이제 내 진정한 실력이 나온다. 이건 라이플인데. 산탄총이라 바꿔야 하나? 모르겠네요. 라이플이 필요할지도 모르니까 가져갑시다. 일단 라이플보단 레이저를 들고 가봅시다. 역시 라이플이 필요하죠. 이런 개활지면은 길을 따라다니는 현상금 사냥꾼. 달려요. 냄새 스멜. 그래서 길이 어디라고? 여긴가? 고스트러너보다는 조금 길 찾기가 어렵죠. 근데 고스트러너도 어렵긴 한데 아무튼 간에 어디로 가야 하오? 길을 알려줘. 여긴 어디야 또? 그래서 금강 가는 길이 어디인데? 길 찾다가 9시 되겠는데요? 응? 아니구나. 선인장이었네. 내가 제대로 를 가고 있는 게 맞는 거지? 아닌가? 아, 여기 왔던 길이야? 뭐지? 어쩐지 뭔가 이상했어. 저희가 길이었어? 하.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it.
저요? 뭐예요? 주세요.
It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
어디서 쏘고 있는 거니?
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
나쁜 녀석들 같으니.
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons.
Huh.
Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War.
왔다가 훨씬 좋아졌죠?
Stone cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the
아,
other.
길이 너무 복잡해.
He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea
나쁘지
how to
않네요.
breach.
총알 주는 거. 얘를 쏘면은 길이 열리는 거야. 나이스. 아닌가? 길 열린 게 아닌가? 문 열어. 젠장. 문은 역시 카우보이는 정정당당하게 들어가는 건가?
Dangerous, desperate individual. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. I thought I was some kind of hero.
달려갑시다.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out.
맞아요. 그런 와일드함이 있어야 되는데
I had
이
a few
아저씨가 많이
ideas on how
늙어서
to get
그런가
into
봐요.
that mine. But once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
괜찮아, 가봅시다.
Can't hide forever.
근데 어디 쓴 거야?
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
어디로 가야 하오?
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
이쪽으로. 아.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Time to blow your shit up.
내려갑시다. 만약에 이 어르신이 10년만 젊었다면은 카우보이 액션을 하면서 문까지 그냥 따고 들어와가지고는 다이너마이트로 이 갱도를 폭발시키면서 쿨하게 떠났을 텐데 정말 아쉽네요. 그래서 어디로 가야 하는 건데?
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom. Take that asshole out!
여기에까지 들어와 있는 걸. 오 마이 갓. 근데 어디에서 터트려야 하나? 어두워.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
도망쳐.
Freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
이게 레전드. 오 마이 갓.
It's a
잠깐.
good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
아, 이거 정해진 거였구나.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
어우, 이야기 한번 듣기 어렵네요.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time.
내려가고
Of course, being I had a
올라가고.
problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution, because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man
아저씨?
can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder.
어디로
I
내려가는
needed
거지?
to make a leap of faith,
오 마이 갓.
which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell.
아,
determined not to give up. That Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character.
이 나쁜 자식.
When the
그러지 마.
vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That
화면이 안 보이는 게
10,000
가장
they
큰
put on his
문제란
head
말이야.
would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water.
이거 레벨이 있구나.
You ain't beefing me.
총알이나 줘.
But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
갑시다.
I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
난 다리가 안 좋단 말이지. 맞아. 뭔 사다리여. 노인 존중하라고. 노인 공경하라니까. 노인 공격을 하다니 이 나쁜 자식들. 여기 또 내려가야 하는 걸? 올라가야 하는 걸? 올라가는 게 맞겠지? 어디로 가야 하는 건데? 이쪽으로 가야 하는 건가?
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved it.
오!
Nevada
뭐였다?
City. Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there.
찰칵.
The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
어디로 가야 하는 건데? 여기야? 가봅시다. 여기가 어디야? 그래서 이게 마지막 보스전이 되겠군요. 보스전이라면? 이 나쁜 자식. 그러지 마. 어쨌든 없애버리시다 이 녀석은. 마지막이겠지.
You son of a bitch! This day is just getting worse and worse for you.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
I need some help here.
저기 또 나타나.
Take this cocksucker.
젠장. 미호크식. 인디언식 습격 좋아하지 않아요. 오, 피하고. 허광. 비겁한 녀석들. 그래서 어디 있지 헨리는? 와우. 오. 어디 있니? 여기 있니? 지나가다 한 명을 없애버렸네. 어디 있는 거야? 어디 있는 거야? 어디 갔냐? 여기 있구냐? 와, 어디서 쏘는 거야? 옆에도 있나? 거기 있었구나. 피해고. 와우, 굉장히 위험했어요. 피하고. 컷.
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
땅야. 정확도 44%. 좋아요. 오늘 요거는 이 게임은 여기까지 해야겠어요. 몸이 금값보다 비싸면 비정상적으로 강한가봐요.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
제 빠른 자가 살아난다.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
역시 좋은 게임은 시간이 이렇게 빨리 지나간다니까요. 정신없어. 게임 화면이 막 이상하게 많이 끊기지 않던가요? 그게 지금 가장 걱정되네요. 보기에 불편했다면은 좀 그러니까. 게임 설정을 좀 미리미리 해둔 게 더 나았을 것 같긴 한데. 밥 먹고 오는 것만 해도 이렇게 바쁠 줄이야. 맞아요. 이야기 형식을 따라가는 거라 게임 갑자기 앞으로 갔다 뒤로 갔다 그래요. 이게 느긋하게 해가지고 보는 거면은 괜찮은데 그래도 게임 자체가 직접 해보면 또 재미가 달리 있어요. 보는 거랑 달리. 이 게임도 파는 맛이 있는 게임이죠. 아무래도. 잠깐만, 노래가 너무 컸다. 그러면 이제 오늘 방송은 여기까지 하고 내일이 휴강이었죠? 지금 내 일정이 내가 기억이 안 나. 하여튼간에 내일은 휴방인데 명일방주 이제 협약 열렸으니까 협약도 해야죠. 협약을 언제 방송에서 해야 하나? 아니면은 토요일 날 낮방을 하는데 술 까면서 첫 술방 이거 술 방송 하거든요. 이 라인 방어포라니. 호시구마를 꺼낼 때 온 건가 싶지만 체력이 낮아지는 제약 같은 거 걸면은 좀 어려우니까 그래도 어그로를 분산할 만한 애는 필요하긴 하거든요. 이게 또 방어포가 어쨌든 둘러붙어 있으면 어디인간 날아오니까. 아니면 링처럼 소환수를 쓰는 애들이 좋을라나? 아무튼간에 오늘 방송 여기까지 하고요. 어디 레이드 보낼 만한 분이 있나? 내가 오늘은 생각한다. 오늘은 세이비어님한테 레이드를 보낼게요. 아는 분이실지는 모르겠지만 한번 가보죠 뭐. 그러면은 오늘 방송은 여기까지 하고요. 모레 찾아뵙겠습니다. 예. 오늘의 레이드. 그러면은 오늘 하루 방송 봐주셔서 고맙고요. 모레 봐요. 수바 수바.